What's up, Dropping Downs family? We're going to start this year off with a little technical difficulty, but it's an opportunity for us to show our perseverance. We had an amazing sit down with our boy Nacho, Anthony Nunez, and we could not share this video. So it's not going to look the same, but it's going to sound even better. Y'all tune in.
What the hell is?
A millionaire, I'm a young money millionaire, tougher than Nigerian hair. Cause I tear your career, cause your career just isn't fair. I'm a venereal disease, like a menstrual bleed through the pencil and leak on the sheet of the tablet in my mind. Cause I don't write shit, cause I ain't got time. Cause my seconds, minutes, hours go to the almighty dollar and the almighty power of that chopper. Sister, brother, son, daughter, father, motherfucker, copper. Got the Maserati dancing on the bridge, pussy popping to the coppers.
You can't
stop them, I can buy them goon rules. Or you can beat them, then you bop them. You can't man them, then you mop them. You can't stand them, then you drop them. You drop them, or you pop them like over in Baca.
Hey,
yeah, okay, motherfucker, I'm ill.
Alright, Nacho, we like this.
A million here, a million there. Sicilian bitch with long hair, with coconut dairy air. Like smoking the thinnest air. I open the Lamborghini, hoping them crackers see me. Like, look at that bastard Weezy. He's a beast, he's a dog, he's a motherfucking problem. Okay, you're a goon, but what's a goon to a goblin?
I'm just spitting. Yeah, I'm just spitting. I'm just spitting. This shit have been on my mind for quite some time. I gotta put the shit on the line. I'm just spitting. Yeah, I'm just spitting.
That's the type of energy.
Intro to 2024.
That's how you start the year off, baby.
That's how you do
Nacho came in with a different type of energy.
I'm happy to be here.
I thought he was going on some Ricky Martin.
You know what? Ain't nothing wrong with little she bang.
He racist bastard.
She moves. Come on,
Don't
man.
say that out loud on the podcast.
He racist bastard.
Jesus Christ.
God,
That's not racist. I know him.
Bottle.
That don't mean shit.
That's my friend. I've been in his
Pass
house.
me the bottle.
I've been in his house. I can't be racist.
I got 5 other friends, at least. At least 5
I
other
got
friends.
Hispanic friends. That's funny as fuck.
Okay.
But man, thank you for that. That was a good little icebreaker. I like
Thank
that.
you for that.
That was cool.
I like
See,
that.
it helped bring the
I'm ready for
energy.
this.
Yeah.
Air to
You know what? The
kick
nervous
in.
energy gone now. I'm ready.
Exactly.
There you go.
That's what I'm saying, man. And that's how we do it. We get people to come in, either rap or sing.
Right.
You drop that energy at the door, that shit's gone. Cause now you comfortable. Cause that's the song that you comfortable with. That's, you know what I'm saying.
That's your shit.
when
I'm
you
gonna
by
make you look
yourself.
good, right? Yeah.
Appreciate
Trust
it.
me.
I appreciate it.
I can't believe you ran away from the R&B song, but you know it's cool.
Yeah, you know that's
Hey, I was impressed that all of y'all didn't say that F word in the middle of it. That shit was...
You was the only one.
you know what, right?
Don't edit that. Don't edit that.
One of the nicest guys
I can say
in
I
everything.
thought he was out here today.
Everybody
No,
was
you
real
can't
sensitive on that.
say that, motherfucker.
Well, you know I'm good at it.
This motherfucker here.
Everybody got real sensitive.
Shit, fuck, damn, pussy.
But you can't
bitch.
say-
But I can't say that.
I
word.
got you.
And we ain't talking about fuck you guys. We talking about the other F word that Wiley said during the song. Just want to put that out there.
I'm cutting
So you know who
all
to
this
cancel.
shit. I'm cutting
So-
all this shit.
So clearly for
Adrian said
2024,
we
we're
can
gonna
say
start
it,
it off with
No, hell
dry
no,
snitching.
Adrian didn't say that. Adrian said we can say it.
So hey, for 2024, we're just gonna start off with a lot of dry snitching.
There you go.
That mean we just doing what we always do then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you ain't no snitch.
You is though.
All right, positive love. Let's go.
Nah, this ain't
Welcome
this.
back,
This ain't
baby.
that.
This
This
ain't
ain't
the
that.
song. Okay.
Got my notebook and everything.
Them a lot of words, bro.
I can't read half of them.
I know some of these words.
You going driver?
Who, me? I'm driving today.
Yeah, man.
Hey man, welcome back to Dropping Downs
Man, we out of order.
podcast.
These
We
people
are.
don't like us. They do.
I'm like,
I don't
over
like-
here waiting
I don't
for
want this nigga next
I don't
to
like
me,
that.
man. We gonna fuck around and fight.
That's what happened.
2024.
You drop a light skinned dude in front here, that mess everything up. Sorry.
Yeah.
That's probably what it was.
He racist. Look, I said he can sit right here. He said, nah, Nacho sitting there.
He lying, nigga. This nigga's a liar.
Bro, I swear to God, this
That's
is normal
racist.
his seat. Yeah.
It is normally my
racist.
seat. You can swear to
Yeah, I
God on
told
that.
him-
But
I
swear to
told
God
him
on the other shit you
I
just
told him
said.
that you was coming. He was like, yeah, I'll go sit over there.
Swear to God on that.
We're not supposed to do that.
You just did, nigga. This nigga's a liar. We know how this year gonna go.
Welcome back, man. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Appreciate every
We back. I
second,
had a few drinks.
millisecond.
My shoulder feel
breath,
better because of these drinks.
comment, all those things that you have given us to help propel us forward to even get to this point, man. It's crazy that we've been doing this thing for 2 years. I know y'all missed our anniversary, but we just had our 2-year anniversary, and it's really truly all because of y'all. I said we talked about not doing this shit no more. You can
We talked about that shit like the other day.
Come on, we ain't gotta say when, motherfucker.
We talked about it the other day.
But nah, y'all truly help us continue to push through because it's not easy. We all got real lives. We all got something that can pull us away. Kids, home renovations, work, goddamn crazy ass work schedule. But we always find a way to come back. Find a way, truly. We make t-shirt, find a way.
Yeah, for sure.
To come back and connect with y'all because the whole purpose is that's the first question of the year. That's how I'm gonna segue to it. Today we wanted to go through some questions to kind of just reignite what we do, but then why we do it. So my first question for you all.
You wanted to know what he said too, dude?
Yeah, I'm about to see that.
What you said? Reignite?
Reignite.
Okay, I couldn't understand. I didn't know what he was saying.
It's right there.
No.
18 letters. But the first question of the year that I wanted to bring to you all is really the first question we ever asked on the podcast 2 years ago. What's the purpose or why do you do this? Because to me, it may have changed over the past 2 years. We came on this with no knowledge of really podcasting or video or YouTube. We just sat down and got to talking. So we had our own purposes then, but 2 years later, after going through all of that and learning all of that, what's your purpose for still showing up?
You want to start with me?
Yeah.
Because I'm going to tell you.
Short ass answer.
I'm going to tell them the same way I told you. This shit is stupid. Okay? Shit is stupid.
Why?
But on those stupid ass days that I feel like that and I still come in here, after I feel great about it, right?
Yeah.
That's why I do it. Because no matter what's going on outside of this, even the days that it could be work, it could be home, it could be fucking anything, kids, whatever. If I could just find a way to get here,
Yeah.
the conversations that we have, the time that we have, even on and off camera, that's why I do it. Like, it's just the camaraderie, the conversations, and some stuff I just need to get off, right, and step away from. This takes me outside of my life, right, and sometimes we need that. So that's why I do it. So
why is it stupid?
because like I explained to you earlier, we no matter what day it is, sometimes it's after work, guys. I know y'all don't know that.
What time you get off?
I get off at 7 o'clock. So we have to miss a shoot. We have to wait for Byron to get off at 8:30. We come to the house. We don't shoot till about 9. Yeah, we don't shoot till about 9.
Now
Then we don't get home till about 12, right?
So get up and go to the gym at 5.
Get up and go to the gym at 5. I try to do that, right?
Yeah.
So that's the stupid part. Like, why the fuck are we doing this? On my drive there every time, I'll be like, this shit is stupid. It's stupid. Like, I literally don't have to do this. Right? So that's the stupid part to me.
And the crazy thing is, it's not like we neighbors.
Yeah,
like,
we're not
we don't
neighbors.
live
We don't get paid for
We
this.
don't live in
We don't get paid for this. We get into it a lot more than you guys may know because
them two motherfuckers, I'm gonna make them box this
Wallace
year.
be pissing me off sometimes.
Season 5? Season 5 is gonna be a boxing.
Wallace be pissing me off sometimes.
That'd be a
And
good
so,
one.
you know, all that shit is the stupid part to me.
I got the reach.
But the positive definitely outweighs that because, like I said, when I get here and I talk to you guys, no matter if we start rocky or what, I can honestly say, like, these two guys are some real fucking men, cause we have real conversations. Like, I'm gonna say how I feel, he gonna say how he feel. Byron kinda he be chill, he don't really have shit to say for real. But if he does, he gonna say how he feels.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Though.
And we understand each other and we get it and we try to understand each other. I try to see where you coming from, you try to see where I'm coming from, and vice versa. So that be the thing.
I think that's it that you said at the end, that we try to see where the other person's coming from.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I'm the most different, but we all different. We all got different ideologies, the things that we think is the right way to do it, but I can say that anytime I talk to you, and honestly, I just started connecting deeper with Nacho. We'll introduce him officially in a second.
Yeah.
But it's like the person is trying to hear what you come from, even if they disagree. And that shit is dope. And I didn't know how to put it in words, but that's what I needed. That's what I need in other relationships in my life, is just try to hear where I'm coming from. I might be wrong. Sometimes I need to talk through it for myself. But just try to hear where I'm coming from and don't just condemn me for something that you don't really understand.
That's a fact. But yeah.
That's real.
But we all, why I keep coming back? Y'all do it at my house. We do it at my house.
I believe that. We finna go. Hey, we shooting at my house next.
We shoot at my house. Nah, man. Honestly, like we still growing. Like not just not growing the pod, but growing as men. Everything Brandon said, honestly. We are like we still doing it because we're still in it just as well. It ain't like we just talking to everybody and just giving you all this game. Like
these dimes.
We literally leave these shoots and be like, bruh, I didn't think about this shit like that. So
that's
perspective is a huge one. But honestly, I think even in like, and this may sound silly, trying to find topics, we make ourselves grow in trying to find fucking topics.
We do.
We we had a discussion. We didn't feel like last season was the best because we got away from what we told y'all, a Thursday call where we literally talked about what we were going to talk about. We talked about things that were going on in our lives, and we got away from that. And when we had our sit down at the end of the season, we all kind of felt like, man, we was really missing that Thursday call.
Because we did, listen, and I ain't gonna say it was the Thursday without the Thursday call, but we've had a life.
Yeah.
Like
Life
and
was,
not even, and we didn't even know what each other had going on until we just had our last talk. But those Thursday calls are very, very important because me personally, I didn't. Shit, like life to life. Goddamn.
But that was like, again, back to what we said we was doing it for. Yeah. That was what we said. We want to start the conversation.
Yeah.
And we weren't having the conversation.
Yeah.
So we got away from what we were telling everybody else to do.
And so even if y'all felt like y'all enjoyed it, we felt like we cheated y'all.
Yeah. And that was another thing. We felt like people were you guys were still feeding us with positivity and, hey man, we appreciated that one and giving us your ideas and your feedback, and we appreciated all of it, but we didn't necessarily feel like we gave you guys like the best product. And in that, in our having our discussion,
she was still dope.
Yeah,
but we could give you better.
Yeah, we got y'all.
Like we could have definitely put an R on the end of that dope. Especially for it to be season 4, like we should have been
like
giving
that.
some doper shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Not your.
But like I think that's the whole thing for me, the continued growth, man. Like, you know, I think I said to y'all, like, sitting still, just that shit ain't an option. And I feel like if we get to a place where we sitting still, like we've just done everything and crossed every bridge, then that's one thing. But it's so much other stuff that we need to be talking about every day again. For the everyday man, we ain't talking from a perspective of being millionaires or being these ex-athletes that got 22 baby mamas or some shit. Yeah, we talking about some everyday working guys who have experienced life in some form or fashion. We've all experienced it in our own way, in our own lane, and then just bringing those lanes together on this Dropping Dimes podcast, man. So the reason I keep showing up is to keep growing.
Yeah.
I keep growing. I keep growing from y'all. We gonna grow from these guests that we have. We got Nacho in the building today. So
that's the segue to bring in, because I'm gonna answer, but I want to give Nacho the opportunity and introduce y'all to Nacho. His name is not Nacho, but he's Nacho.
It's not to us.
Yeah, it's Anthony Nunez and Anthony Nacho.
You said that right too. That was good. That was good. You put the Nunez. I like that. I appreciate it.
Ain't that how it's spelled, Lord?
And you could have said
Nunez. That's what it's usually is.
This guy. But Nacho's been on the team, the flag football team that brought us all together since I got on the team probably 4 years ago. And Nacho is somebody that he just works hard. Like, if anything you say about Nacho, whatever, at the end of the day, you're going to say Nacho works hard. And a thing that football coaches used to tell us all the time is you can do everything wrong, but I can work with somebody that works full speed. Mm-hmm. But I'm just saying, like, that'll keep, honestly, if you go to the professional league at college, you'll see another day because you work hard. And that just gives, to me, in your life, it's going to give you another opportunity every time that you step into another lane, your aspirations, your dreams for your kids, because you work hard. And I'm actually excited to have you on the podcast to just kind of see where that came from, but then also kind of bring you into these types of conversations, because we've actually kind of we're in the same industry now, and we've stepped together to try to help each other grow in that industry. And I've learned so much more about who Anthony Nunez is now, and it's even deeper than what I thought. Yeah, you. So this is Nacho. This is Anthony Nunez.
Thank you.
You ain't have to give his last name. God damn.
You had to.
It don't matter. Either way, Nacho, Anthony Nunez, it don't matter. Just don't call me Ricky
He's just
Martin.
not a regular.
That's all I.
He might sauce on you. Hey, what are you gonna do? Get a sack dance or something?
Oh man, I've been thinking about it. To be honest, but I don't know. I don't know where to go. Because if I go salsa, that's too Victor Cruz. Everything's been done. If I do merengue, I can do merengue, right?
Bachata.
Yeah,
I'm just saying words.
Bachata. You know what? That'd be a good idea.
There you go.
I'll give you like 5.
You just get more and more racist down there. Do the Macarena.
That's why I didn't want to be there.
You heard what he was saying out the car today?
Yeah.
Go back to
So what he said?
He was on the highway yelling at people.
He said do the salsa of the margarita.
Cause that's real dancers, man. You went the whole, you went the racist route,
bro.
man.
I just know that, man.
Why you telling people to go back next time?
You had a choice not to go down that route.
So well.
It was going well.
Everything was going so well.
Too much. He can't drink no more.
Your Hispanic fans.
Alright. Sorry.
They just checked out.
Sorry to the.
You was talking about.
Sorry to the Hispanic viewers. I didn't mean. He know.
Alright.
Oh man. But yeah, merengue sounds like a good idea. That's a good idea. I'm gonna give you a good merengue.
Why that ain't racist?
Huh?
What you mean?
Why Macarena gotta be racist?
Oh, you want me to say the Harlem Shake? There ain't got no connection with that.
Racist. Alright, don't worry about it. He's black also. Alright, don't worry about it. Go ahead.
Nacho, do you have anything that you wanted to say added to your introduction?
Oh man, yeah. So I think you asked like where does that come from? Just keep working. I honestly only could think of was my mom. She came here from a whole nother country and completely transformed her life and didn't speak the language and busted her ass to make sure we had a place to be and some food. You know what I mean? She wasn't always there, but I understood why. And it was ever perfect, but it was always come from a place of love and continue to move forward no matter what. Yeah. So I feel like I learned that very much so at an early age, that I knew she loved me and I knew that she kept working hard. And I kind of bring the same. I keep saying that in the chats too. I'll be like, yo, I love y'all, and I'm gonna continue to work because I really mean that. You know what I'm saying? And there's different levels of love. You know what I'm saying? I don't know everybody, but I can truly love everybody because everybody has their own story, their own struggle, and I can relate to that. You know what I mean?
That's a dope understanding. That you understand that.
Nacho got deep. Shit.
You understand that everybody has their own story.
So yeah, that's where it comes from, man. Really, that's where it truly comes from. But continue to work hard, and when I connected with you, it really came from that because I saw that same type of energy, that continue to work, that continue to love, and I don't know all the story about why you do and how you do what you do, but I know that where it comes from, and I can relate to that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's what.
No. Yeah. I fuck with Nacho. I don't know what's going on.
I fuck with all y'all, man. I love all y'all, man. For real.
I ain't know the nigga was gonna go. My mama came over here. Shit. That's a nice story, nigga. That's what's up.
Nacho dope, man.
Nah, he is. I've been fucking with Nacho for a minute, man. Like I said, we been to the house and shit and ate shit that I couldn't pronounce and all kinds of shit.
No. Let that man live.
You're not gonna get me this
Don't make that
time.
man pronounce some shit and
But I'm
just get
saying,
worse.
It was good. Okay,
It was good.
it was good. You know, but
Oh, it
yeah,
was bueno. That one,
yeah.
right?
I fuck with Nacho. Let me get
Thank
my
you. Thank you. I fucked with
Google this shit.
Google
Translate
translation
At
shit.
the end of the episode, he gonna pull some shit out.
Bueno.
How you feel like Bueno. I know that
BW.
one. I know that one. Mr. Sosa taught me that one.
Hey, so my answer to the question before we get really rolling, honestly, it's exactly the same word as the first time we asked each other that question, and it's growth. So it's the same thing that Byron said, but like right now, I see that word differently in how we interact and what we get from each other. So I had intentions of, I mean, y'all know me, I'm not necessarily the most fluid person. So I was like, this is gonna help me kind of step outside of myself in the sense of, I'm gonna say be more real, because I could be very rigid. So that was my goal, to kind of like step forward in the things that I'm doing, podcasting, goddamn, the underrated, those type of things. But you all have shown me how much I needed to grow in my life, period. And to be able to, because the goal at the end of the day for everything that I've tried to put together, have put together, is to connect with people to help them take the next step in their life. But I had trouble connecting with people outside of the lane that I live. You all have expanded, shown me that I need to expand my my personality to a space of being able to receive people for who they are, from where they are, and everybody has value to bring to the situation, and I can learn from that value. So right now, to grow this thing, to grow me, is really being able to receive the people that we bring in, ourselves, and then also see the growth in myself from when we go to a buffet and I get a taste of everything from a different country or a different chef, and I get the experience of those flavors, and I've got that with me forever. So you all have been able to show me that there's so much more than I thought that I knew that I needed to do, and that growth is what I'm looking for now, and it keeps me showing up.
Cool.
That's what's up. I'm glad we could help you
Shit, I needed it, didn't it?
expand yourself.
Needed it, didn't it?
Expand.
But yeah, at least in the end of the day, we all keep showing up for our own personal reasons, but we keep showing up.
Yeah.
And I fuck with that. Wallace wanted to quit though.
And that's
But
greatness,
I
yo.
ain't
You know
gonna put
that?
our business out there.
That's greatness. That's greatness. That means you're already great. People have this illusion sometimes that we're not great. The fact that you show up despite all the bullshit, that's some great shit.
Despite
Even though you might
bullshit,
the bullshit of life
like,
gets you,
boy.
you still show up. Yeah.
Nah, for real.
Nah, I think
It's
that's
been
the
some shit.
monumental thing. Even though, like I said, we've had talks about stopping this thing. The monumental thing that I can't get away from is no matter how we feel, what we're going through, we show up.
We do.
Every week you going on Friday at 12 o'clock, you gonna have a video.
We do.
Now from there, we
You
need
might,
to do
you
more.
might not have words on it at first. It may not be a description.
And it ain't gonna be perfect, but it's momentum.
Exactly.
It's
That's
momentum.
consistency.
It's consistency of momentum.
That's
it
a
ain't
fact,
perfect.
Nacho.
Exactly.
We don't even like. And the thing is, we don't even know what each other have been through on the way with Byron. He's at home, like you said, we shoot at his house. But we don't even
They
know
just
what
assume
we've
you always
been
at
going
home.
through on the
Yeah.
way to the
Right.
podcast.
Not going anywhere.
But when we get there,
There's nothing else for me to
we
do
on the
on the
same
streets.
page. We going back to Wallace's house when he get finished.
When I finally get
Fuck
done.
Byron. He got a podcast.
Save
That's
me
cool.
some
My house
gas,
don't want
bro.
y'all there anyway.
Yeah,
My guy-
right, nigga.
My budget need to change.
Start charging the shit at your
Don't worry about it.
Drop the job.
We barely pay our own fees, goddamn.
Boy.
You didn't even want to pay. I ain't
Shut up, man.
Yeah.
Hey.
Now you want me to set up? Nah, you want me to set up? Nah.
Hey, but so we already had intentions of this being a question episode, and I want to jump to Brandon.
Can we call out the people, the team? Or you don't want to?
Nah.
No.
Yeah, I mean, a second ago you said fuck them hoes.
But no, that's what I'm saying.
Whoa,
that's what I mean.
That's aggressive. God damn.
Okay.
I didn't know we wanted to say that though, but
No, that's what I was gonna ask. If we wanted to, if we don't, we can skip it.
Nah.
Do your thing, bro.
So the thing this week was we're in Orlando. We're shooting from Orlando. We're at
Took this
Nationals
thing on the
again.
road, baby.
Shit, Disney World. We made it. Disney World. We made it.
We're in Nationals again.
Disney World.
We made it straight from Disney World.
You guys are familiar with Nationals. You know that's where we come play flag football. That's why we play all year for this time, right? It's a big event. Just like last year, we did the live. It was cool. It ended up being a little rough, but turned out successful in our eyes. It was cool. So this year we did the same thing. We didn't do a live, but we invited the team. The thing about that shit is, people claim they fuck with you
All year long.
the whole time. Even today. Yeah, give us the time, what time. We put it in the chat, everything. Nobody fuck with us but Nacho. And we don't. But see, it's gonna sound like I give a fuck because I'm saying this. But I don't give a fuck. But the only thing is, like, don't keep it to me like, I bet, and then don't nobody show up. Cause we kind of dedicated an episode today for that situation. So we had like a questionnaire episode, and we was gonna get answers from the team. But you can't see behind you. It's empty.
Yeah.
It's all good. We still gonna do what the fuck we do. Anyway, we the coolest niggas on the fucking team anyway. So fuck you niggas. But anyway, yeah.
That nigga chose
They don't follow what I play, bro. Like, I don't like that shit. Don't tell me you gonna do something and then don't fucking do it. Like, bro, we just saw you niggas. But anyway,
And we're gonna see you tomorrow too.
And you gonna act like shit, but it's cool.
You know,
We gonna keep the team, and we gonna keep us. But we do appreciate Nacho for keeping his word and coming through like he said he would. We appreciate you. But
thank you.
that's all. I just need to get that little bit
I
off.
see you need to get that off.
That's all. But yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I think that's also a lesson in manhood, but also communication. Like, we're trying to change the culture of Georgia Smoke. The biggest thing that we tell on the field and off the field is communication. If you feel like you're not gonna be able to make something, whether it's practice, whether it's the podcast, whether it's coming over to the homie house to celebrate his kid's birthday, just communicate. As simple as that. Because then people can adjust. They have an opportunity their expectations. They know what's going on. But when you tell somebody you're going to do something, I mean, it travels to your life. You say you want to do something for business and you don't do it, communication. The relationship is torn. So right now, you just heard what my man said. But all you have to do is say, hey, bro, we're not going to make it.
I'm only saying something because of how we directed the episode. That's the only reason.
And we try to be chill, but you come to us and say you want to be on the episode. You come to us and say you want to come kick it with us, but then it doesn't happen. And I'm fine if you communicate. That's the biggest lesson to me. Just communicate. As men, take ownership, accountability, and say I'm not gonna make it. We good.
But I got a question.
Okay,
so do you then bring that up and communicate that? Or is that sort of just like, all right, I'm just gonna feel how I feel, say it here on the podcast?
I did it last year, so be tomorrow.
Well, I'm just
you know.
But that's again, it's kind of keeping people accountable for their words. So you be like, hey, you say you show up, but why didn't you show up?
I did it last year.
Okay, all right.
I'm gonna do it again this year.
And that's important. I only say that because some people they're not there yet, so you got to at least find out why. Not just
but and this shit might not be important to them, and which is cool. But
exactly,
don't give us we coming because we dedicated this episode to that.
Yeah.
Right, nigga, we got questions. We could be talking about real life shit that we done been through. You know what I mean? So we dedicated the questions so people can answer. We was gonna have people come up. It was gonna be a cool little shit. It's all good though.
And honestly, I'm not gonna bring up to nobody because honestly, we do this because we want to grow and for the people that want to watch. We do it
for the people that really watch.
We have 321 followers.
And
those people that want to watch.
You better know every single one of them.
I promise you.
You better know every single one.
But if you don't want to watch, that's fine. I'm not worried about it. So I'm gonna show up. I'm I'm gonna do this for the people that want to watch, and I'm not gonna approach somebody to make them watch. I'm not gonna be mad about it because they didn't watch.
Right.
But I just understand the relationship now.
Does it change the relationship?
I just have a better understanding of what it truly is.
Okay.
But the address comes from, hey, y'all niggas says y'all fucking with us, y'all ain't fuck with us, so fuck y'all. That's gonna be the conversation. But because
so now it's been twice. So I think that doesn't.
you being messy, you about to get me mad.
I'm
No. I'm just saying, like that. Now it's the time where it's like, all right, well, you don't need to invite those people.
Right.
But we do it because this is a team, right? Like we.
But now you're doing it to yourself, though. No.
We don't have to. Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. You don't have to.
Absolutely correct.
Yeah.
But being who we are, we want to invite them, and this just seemed like it was the perfect timing. It was everything was good. It was like, why not? We live close, right? We got people. But
And honestly, I do a lot of stuff where I put something up front, but I'm really doing something else. So we've been talking about we need to get together as a team, connect. We just took an L today that we didn't need to take. I do feel like we need to come together with some camaraderie, and I feel like this was an opportunity. We was in the car, I was like, yo, let's buy everybody pizza so we can all hang out, fellowship, and be connected. Yeah, it ain't
I missed the pizza
because ain't nobody come.
Oh, damn.
nah, that wasn't it.
I was communicative. I was like, hey man, we on the
Wallace
way.
just tried to stop me, so I'm gonna leave it alone.
Yeah, chill out. But my mindset was like, this is an opportunity for us to come together.
Yeah.
Even though it looks like our thing, it's really a we thing. But because nobody attends, then we don't get to have that opportunity. But we say we want to make these connections in Atlanta, wherever we go. Let's go out to eat, but nobody show up.
Right.
So let's just keep it honest.
And we cool with that. We okay with that.
Yeah. I know he sound frustrated, but we
I promise we fine. We're fine. And I know our regular listeners don't want to hear this shit, so I'm sorry. Also, I just want to put that out
looking for.
I just want to put that out there in case one of them niggas do listen, and now they can tell everybody. But I'm also gonna do it anyway because that's the man I am. I'ma say it here and I'ma say it there. It's gonna be over. And if you got something to say, cool.
We can box.
I wasn't gonna go there. We can box, but we can discuss.
Hey, Byron, save us, man.
Byron got it. Y'all got it.
Byron feel the same way.
Sitting on the outside is awesome.
He says Martin Luther King weekend now.
Sitting on the outside is awesome.
He feels the same way.
It is MLK weekend.
Right.
Oh damn, it is. All the black people, if you ride the bus, sit on the front.
That's a good message.
Thank you.
I agree.
We do have a few audience members and they laughing. I don't know why. God damn, that was good.
That's a t-shirt too.
Right at the front, not the back.
Exactly.
I like that t-shirt.
Hey man, didn't I tell you to ask a question?
Oh, that's what you told me to do? Hold on, let me go to my notes. I had to get that off, man.
I feel you.
Hold on.
You want,
man. This turned out pretty good.
Go,
So
You keep
we need a different kind of energy.
We keeping that energy.
To bring it back down.
Oh, so this was a discussion that I heard on the way down here.
From who?
What the fuck?
I forgot
where I got it from.
He rolled with me.
I forgot where I got it from, but we talked about it.
All right.
And it was, are you obligated to take care of your parents?
I like that.
Yeah.
You got it, Wallace. You gonna go first, Brandon? Or you want me?
Nah, I gotta go first.
Let Nacho go first.
Yeah, he
Because Nacho just talked about what his mother showed him and gave him for his entire life.
Don't do that.
I'm just saying.
Right,
I want to hear what he got to say.
Go ahead, Nacho, because this nigga be trying to steer the motherfucker his way. Come on.
This is a very interesting question because I feel my mom is one of the most impactful, important people in my life. I also have my own family. I got kids, and so I think that for me, as a parent, understanding that I'm supposed to put my kids in the best position to take care of themselves, that I want to then be able to do the same for my kids. I got to pay so much attention to that if I can do it within reason, then I'm going to do it. If you can't do for yourself at all, I'm not going to let you just wither and die away. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take care of you,
Yeah.
but within reason. For me, this is how real it is for me.
Where's your line at?
My man.
My line.
Oh, here we go. Trying to move the goalpost.
My line.
And then I get a deeper answer.
Okay, go ahead.
My line is, things that I know you can do for yourself that you choose not to because as if I'm your son, I'm supposed to do it.
Yeah.
I want to first. I'm the mindset. I'm gonna teach you how to fish. I'm not just gonna give you the fish. So I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna help you, mom. I'm gonna help you do it because I know you can do it.
But
Yeah.
I'm not just gonna give everything.
the question is, are you obligated?
I'm not.
to
I don't feel like I'm obligated.
Okay,
to.
cool.
I don't feel like I'm obligated to. That's what I'm saying. I feel like within reason, I am obligated to. Because again, if she can't take care of herself, then and there's nobody else. We can't afford it. Let's say we can't afford a nursing home. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take care of you. I feel that's my obligation as a son to take care of you. If you can't take care of
Is
yourself
it your
at all.
obligation?
He just said, I feel like it's my
Man, but he
obligation.
also
but
said he felt like it was.
It's like within reason. You know what I'm saying? Within reason.
Okay.
That's how I say it.
I
So
got you.
And everybody has different within reasons, right?
I ride the fence a lot sometimes. So I'm sometimes like, you know what I'm saying? I can respect somebody who's like, yeah, I'm gonna take care of it, don't matter what it is, but but I can also say like, hey, I'm not gonna take care of it all. Figure this shit out. I can respect it. But me, I'm in the middle because I understand that there's certain things I can and can't do. And if I overextend myself, now I'm neglecting my kids. And then that's the whole thing.
Because those are your kids.
Because those are my kids that can't take care of themselves.
They choose to be here.
Right.
Okay.
Right. So
Byron, we gonna come to Wallace
And
land.
they choose to have a kid, not you.
Byron, your turn.
Man, I think I'm kind of in the same place with Nacho.
All right.
Because I'm gonna do all I can within reason. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know I get on the road for my mom. Like, she don't feel well, I'm gonna shoot. Hey, I gotta shoot to Montgomery. Yeah,
I got a headache, Byron.
I'm gonna shoot to Montgomery.
I gotta go to Montgomery. My mama got a headache. All right.
Right.
Cool. Yeah.
But I can say, and let me say this, man. I got some dope. I got some real dope people in my life who don't mind doing for my mom for me. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not far. It's like 2 hours and some change. But if I hit them up like, hey, my mom need blah blah blah, you'll swing that by my mom's house for me. They'll make that move for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I got a couple homeboys that'll swing by my mom's house regardless. Like whether I know it or not, they'll just check in on my mom.
Yep.
So I appreciate my circle. I appreciate my village. But I'm gonna do for my mom regardless because that was how she moved for me. You know what I'm saying? So that's a given. As far as the like putting it as an obligation, I wouldn't say it's an obligation. And let me say this: my mom would never try to make it so that I'm obligated to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like she wouldn't be like sometimes and I don't even want to speak on somebody's situation, but let's say movies. We've seen movies where the parents will be like, you got to take care of me when I get old. And let me say this. Also, in certain cultures, like when you get married, they give you this chunk of money because you become their retirement system.
Right.
They're gonna come stay with you. You're gonna take care of them until they leave this earth. They give you $400,000-$500,000.
What culture is that?
I need to be part of that. I need to be part of that culture.
I take it back. Don't answer. You gotta answer.
Yeah,
But I need to
I was
find
about to say, but yeah,
I don't want to be racist.
yeah, there you go. What save yourself?
Good call. Good call.
Trying to grow, right?
Nah, these people they give their kids this chunk of money because they know that their kids are gonna take care of them. Like they become that system for them. You know what I'm saying? But one of the things I heard Gil say recently, he was like,
Who is Gil?
Gil Arenas.
Oh, okay.
He was like,
That's your homie?
Yeah, like we cool.
It sound like it.
But black people make
gotta
money,
learn, bro.
and then we go back and take care of people who took care of us.
Yeah.
Instead of taking our money and taking care of future generations, who can then take care of future generations and more generations.
But you
right?
just said the culture that give $400,000, now you're their retirement, so you're actually taking care of them.
Yeah, that. But they also push their kids.
They give it to you.
Yeah, they give
That's
it
what
to
he's
you.
saying.
So it's not they become an obligation, yes, but they also have pushed their kids that they know that $400,000 is gonna turn itself over. So it's not like I'm giving $400,000 to a nigga who trying to get his mixtape off. You know what I'm saying? Like he ain't selling mixtapes out the trunk. They didn't push their kids to be doctors, doctors and more doctors. Let's just
So you're saying because of the position that they push them into, it's okay for them to be obligated.
No, I'm not saying that it's okay to be obligated.
And they have the knowledge to push them in a direction.
But what they've done is they pushed them push them to a position to be able to take care of them if they need to. Like, it's not like saying, hey, I need you to take care of me, and my son is a customer service specialist. You know what I'm saying? Making 40.
Nothing wrong with the customer service
and there's nothing wrong with being a customer service specialist
say
at all.
Shit like that.
But what they've done is they set such a precedence early on their kids' lives that it was like, you're gonna be this.
So do we need to set higher expectations for our kids so they can have the opportunity to help us?
I think it depends on your kid.
Yes.
I think it depends on your kid.
We need to set higher expectations.
We can, man,
because
but
high school graduation is some people's that, and I understand why, and I understand why, but we need to set higher expectations.
And what's a higher expectation?
So right now, the entrepreneurial space is big, and the medical field and lawyer fields have always been big.
Mm-hmm. That's not gonna change.
Right.
Yeah.
So if we are just saying, I just want my man to get out of high school, get through high school, that's giving him a line to finish to feel accomplished. Give him a line to that area, because he may not even become a lawyer, but if you go through everything it takes to become a lawyer, you become something.
Or he
because
can be a mechanic.
For sure.
HVAC.
Yeah.
No, for real. But what I'm saying is, give him something beyond some basic shit. For sure. Yeah. That's gonna land you at 40 grand. To then now he got to look at trying to take care of his mom. No, tell him, bro, you can go out there and make $200,000 to be a lawyer. Go be a lawyer. I don't pass the bar, but I got all the skills to study and prepare to go be a technician at an auto mechanic.
Yeah, but if he makes the 40 and able to take care of his responsibilities and can't take care of his mom, also what?
I'm telling him to do more.
I'm saying, but he's not obligated to.
You said he's not obligated, right?
Yeah, he's not obligated.
That's too not
since
obligated.
we want to go back, we want to go back to the real question. I got you.
Yeah, that's too not obligated.
So let me say this too about with pushing them. Like, pushing them is cool, but what if your kid come to you and say, "Man, school just ain't for me"?
So what is?
Like, exactly. You build off what they say is for them. Like,
and I'm cool with that.
Yeah, but what you just said sounded like to me was like, you need to be a lawyer. You need to be this. You need to make this because you need to make this. Like the same thing. What I told the boy was, if you do whatever you do to take care of yourself, I'm good. Because just like my mom was like, I've done my years. I'm gonna be able to take care of myself. You go and do what you need to do to take care of you and whatever you decide to do going forward, right?
Yeah.
So that's my thinking. You do what you gonna go do. If you want to play football, if you want to play professional fucking kickball, go do that. Have fun. Be able to take care of yourself. I ain't buying no insulin. I ain't buying nothing else. I ain't paying no cell phone bills or nothing.
But
what does that
mean though?
Hold on.
Be able to take care of yourself. What does that mean to a 10-year-old, a 15-year-old, an 18-year-old? Just go be able to take care of yourself. What does that actually mean? I feel like with kids, you have to give them something visual that's actual to chase. Now, because the NFL, cool, chase it. But at the same time, what are you learning and becoming as you chase that thing? Because that's what's gonna give you the options to do it and make whatever you want. So that's the part I feel like doesn't get talked about.
How do you create that visual? Like what's that? So, what does that mean?
So
exactly?
if you say I want you to be a lawyer, and your kid says, you know what, I don't really like reading every day, all day. I might want to play football. Cool, let's go be a football player.
So you got to put him in that environment.
What does that mean?
Okay.
So once you hear that, if he says that, what does that mean? All right, you're gonna have to wake up and do more than everybody else around you. That's a skill that you use every day, right?
Right.
You're gonna have to be able to study and learn different strategies, different skills, learn from different people. That's a skill you use every day, right?
Yeah.
You're gonna have to persevere beyond when shit goes wrong. That's a skill you use every day, right?
Yeah.
Lean into those things. He fuck around and be a $50 million NFL guy,
right?
Or he's somebody that has all those skills that can do something else in his life.
There you go.
So to me, raise the expectation. Tell him, go be a lawyer. All right, cool. Now he's told you I don't want to do it. All right, what do you want to do? Now, how can I help you, support you?
Right, but you remember I said that a few episodes ago, where I was like, a friend of mine was like, hey, like her son was like, I don't want to go to school, and she was like, I feel like he should go to school, and I was like, here's the thing, you're about to waste your money. Like, if your kids say I don't want to go to school, sending them to school is only gonna make him go to school and fuck off, right? So ask him what he wants to do, make him build from there. Like he was like, hey, I want to start a t-shirt business. Cool. Take some of the money that you save for him to go to school, invest it in him. Make him show you, like, hey, because you can learn anything on
got to
YouTube.
draw me a business.
You gotta
show me and learn that you understand what that exactly means.
Exactly. Not just I'm gonna just throw this shit. But I was telling her, I was like, he's saying he wants to do that. Honestly, this was like a few years ago. This is the perfect time because you don't got to pay for advertising. You don't got to pay for billboard. You don't got to pay nobody to be a model. None of that shit. You can do all this shit on social media.
They gotta pay me. They gotta pay me.
And he won't put you in it. That's the thing. So you would not. You're right. You're not a model for me, Wallace. Sorry, but this was the perfect. That was the perfect time for it. And then once he started the business, he did pretty good. He sold a bunch of T-shirts for a year. And when he did it, he was like, I feel like I need to go back to school to learn XYZ. Cool. Now you see, and then it doesn't have to be traditional 4-year college, because now you realize, like, man, this is my lane. And if he decides to expand his lane and grow from it, he can make that move. But right now, if you want to go and learn to do this, we can send you to school to do that. Yeah. You can be a specialist in that. You don't have to. We don't have to take fucking PE and and communications.
I took golf.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But you don't have to take those things to be what you want to be anymore. You know what I mean?
I think we're saying the same thing.
Yeah.
I think the only piece I'm adding is, like, tell your kid, give him an image to go after initially. Because kids don't know shit. But give him something to go after initially for him to be able to say, this is not for me. All right, now what is? But if you just let a kid freestyle forever, whatever.
Yeah. My mama let me freestyle. She was like, just go be
here
happy.
the fuck we are.
Dropping down.
I did pretty good.
Hey, appreciate you, mama. Hey, thank you, mama.
I think you did all right, man.
I did all right.
All right, why you asking stupid ass question?
That was a great
It's a great
question.
That was a really good
I just
question.
had it down
That was
because you
really
said
good.
it.
It's all right.
But he didn't answer.
I know, that's why I asked him.
Go
I
ahead.
thought he did. You didn't answer?
You're not obligated to take it.
That's what I thought the answer was going to be.
Yeah, you're not. It's cool if you can, but that's a simple answer. No, you're not obligated to take care of your parents. You didn't choose to be here. They chose whatever situation it was to have you, right? So their obligation was to take care of you, make sure you were good. When you are born and have your family, your obligation is to take care of yourself and who you have within your family. Now, me personally, yeah, I'm gonna fuck with my people because that's just who I am. But is it an obligation? Do I have to? No, I don't have to. So that's my whole thing. You're not obligated to do that.
And of course,
I understand.
And me and my pops we just had a recent conversation, and he just it's just who he is, right? He was talking about some shit, him and my mom trying to get a car, whatever. And I was like, hey, Pop, let me know, I got you, if whatever, because, I'm shit okay right now, right? And he was like, oh, nah. You take care of everything you got over there. I'm going to figure this out, Mm-hmm. So, even he knows, nah, I'm cool, but if, I guess, I don't know, the worst shit ever in the world happens, right? Then he may. But he knows, I'm not obligated to take care of him. Even I know my kids aren't obligated to take care of me. But I do believe that there are some parents who try to put their kids in situations
absolutely.
to, when I get old, I'm just going to deal with him.
Yeah.
They're going to take care of me. Nah, fuck no. They're not obligated to do that.
Yeah.
So don't raise your kid to fucking eventually take care of you. So that was my whole thing about it.
And I'm on the other side of the fence. Nacho, I'll pick a side.
So
You pick the side.
So straight up, I don't feel like I'm obligated, but I do know that it's a real, in my mind, it's a realistic event if I have to. I purchased my house the way I purchased my house for that reason, because there puts a bedroom on the main floor, so my mom wouldn't have to go upstairs if she had to move into my home. And I think, like I said, for me, because I know it is not even like because of the shit that I did, but I know the shit I took my mom through. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to make it sound like I'm obligated because of that, but because I know the shitty person I was during those years, like, I got you. You can be still for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And it's not. I still don't feel like it's an obligation.
Yeah, it's not.
It's not an obligation.
So my question is,
but because I know she would literally turn over the earth for me.
Yes,
I'll flip this motherfucker upside down.
I think what y'all.
can y'all define obligation for me? What does it mean to
Go to
y'all?
Google.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Hey Google. Oh no, don't worry.
Wrong house. Wrong house.
I won't do that. Hey Siri.
Man, I got Google. Man.
I get what you're saying, Byron, because I feel like what you're saying is that it's not an obligation; it's a choice.
The obligation
out of love.
means like
I literally
something you have to do.
What does obligation mean?
Something you have to do.
Yeah, that's something
what
you.
it
I mean,
means.
that's the
Or is it something you're supposed to do?
No, something you have to do.
An act or course of action to which a person is morally or legally bound, a duty or commitment.
Okay.
So you say you have to do.
I don't legally have to do.
You say you have to do
Morally.
How many
Morally
kids?
or
but that's within how you
exactly.
define the moral. You define the moral.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How many kids in this world have had parents that did not take care of them?
That's
It's a lot.
That's a lot.
Yeah, this is a
Are
lot.
parents obligated to take care of their kids?
Yes.
But they didn't.
Yeah, but you're obligated to, and you're supposed to.
Right.
That's a whole life.
The whole point of why the fuck would you have a kid and not take care of it?
So what I'm saying is, it's the same feeling
It's not.
backwards to my parents.
It's not.
And I think when you asked me this question in the car, it was in the moment. So I still stand behind that answer, but I figured out why I stand behind that answer. My whole life, I grew up looking at my father as a patriarch. Mm-hmm. So the patriarch is the head of the family. Mm-hmm. So everybody, whether it's forward in time or backwards in time, is attached to that patriarch. Mm-hmm. So in my mind, I'm always thinking, I have to take care of my mother. I have to be supportive to my father. I have to help my sister. And when I have kids, I have to be there for them. Everybody is going to be attached to me in my mind. Whether it's right now financially, whether it's conversationally, whether it's whatever. I'm morally obligated because I was given so much from my family, from God, from the world.
Question. If you had to pick your kids.
It's not a pick.
No. If you had to pick your kids or your mom, who are you picking?
I would say my kids, but that doesn't make I'm not obligated.
So hold on, but that right there is your obligation because you know.
It's also a
so
legal
you have
obligation.
one obligation in life?
No, you don't. But that's who you're picking.
But it's also a legal
obligation.
obligation
No,
because if you don't take care of them, that's legal.
I'm talking about.
But I'm on the moral side.
I'm talking about
legally or moral?
So morally, that like I said, morally, it's an obligation. Yes, I'm fucking with my.
It's an
folks.
obligation.
It's not an obligation, but I'm fucking with them because of who I am.
It's a choice.
Yeah,
it's a
that's what
moral
it is.
choice
If I have a kid, nigga,
that's all it is.
why the fuck are you having a kid that you don't want to take care of? I don't have to take care of my parents.
Shit happens every day.
It does. No,
Every day.
It does, and that's fucked up.
Yeah, it is
because
fucked up.
And to me, it's fucked up if you can help your parents and you don't.
But you don't have to, is what I'm saying. It could be fucked up.
You don't have to take care of your kids.
You do have to.
You don't.
Nah.
It's been shown across time.
He's
saying you don't, which is true. You don't.
You
You
do have to take care of your
You have a
kids.
choice.
Yeah,
It's a shitty
to take care of my
Well,
mother.
you have to take care of your kids if you have kids.
I got a choice.
They didn't choose to be here. Why the fuck wouldn't you take care of something that you brought into the world?
People do it all the time.
I know they
Happens
do,
every
but
day.
But listen,
Yeah, hold on.
I have a choice to take care of my kids, right?
Yep.
But I also have a choice to take care of a woman who left Sparta, Georgia, living out of a hut that moved to Philadelphia, that her parents made probably $20,000 for 30 years, and had to pay for 4 kids to go to school. And then find a way to come to Atlanta to create a life in a space that she didn't want to be in. I mean, that they didn't want her to be in, but she fought for 30 years in her own life to be able to stand on and give me the opportunity to be everything that I think I can be. So I'm obligated in my mind to help that woman out if she needs to talk about her finances. If she needs $100, if they are up to a limit, because I also have to protect my family, my house.
So
but if my mother calls me and says that,
we go back to
something,
Nacho answer.
if she says something that I can do, I'm gonna do.
You
it.
could do it.
So yeah, Nacho, you right.
There's you gotta be in this, depending on
To
where
a
you
point.
to a point.
But I feel I'm obligated.
Yeah. And that's beautiful that y'all are doing that. That's beautiful that each one of us to do that.
He not doing that.
He doing it. He say he doing it.
But
He say he doing it. But no, truly it is.
My mama hide dead bodies with me, bitch. Hey, whatever you want, goddamn.
Are we doing that now?
No, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
If it came down
Only
to
on
it,
Thursdays, niggas. Only on
it should
Thursdays.
have come down to it.
No, I'm saying if it did, like,
If
this motherfucker
If
here.
it was a fifth,
He done said Shawty mama
boy,
already.
he
He done
here.
said it on live that
We don't-
who hit the body.
We
Mama
are,
hit
for
the
sure.
body.
But they know how I feel about my parents. Like, but the thing was, like, you're not obligated to. If you choose to, I salute you. Like, that's what's up, because I will. But you're not obligated to, because you didn't choose to be here. Like, you have to take care of yourself and your whatever lineage that you have underneath you. So
Beautiful, everybody.
that's my thing.
I think
Good
we're
talk,
gonna
guys.
touch
Good
that
talk.
again. We're
This is
gonna touch
another
that again.
episode.
Damn,
Fuck your parents.
we didn't even get to the other questions.
Nah, we're gonna keep going.
Shout out to me for having the best questions on the
God
podcast.
damn, that nigga ain't let us ask our question.
Don't get him no sound
Fuck that
effects.
guy, man.
Yeah. Y'all got sound effects in here?
No, we don't. You can make your
We're
own.
not giving
There
him
you go.
shit though. When everybody else talk, not him.
They don't like me for real, Nacho. I just be showing up.
But for real, Byron. I asked Nacho to prepare questions, and I'm gonna let him take us out. But Byron, you got a question that we go crazy about?
Nah, I don't got nothing crazy.
Cool.
I don't got nothing crazy this week. I save all the crazy ones for the regular
For the
episodes.
regular episodes?
Yeah, so I make y'all niggas uncomfortable.
Nah, what
Yeah,
you got? Give us one.
You know I be having all kinds of good shit. Like, all right, man, we'll keep it simple.
All right.
What is one of your what's one of your biggest goals for this year? Like,
damn.
That was
like
one of
whether
my
you're
questions,
talking
too.
podcast, individually, your family, like give me something you want to accomplish this year.
Who you
We'll
asking?
start. Shit, we can start at the end and work our way back over.
See, I ain't really have a goal, right? My thing was
You're
like,
not over with.
Yeah.
So you can set one.
It was like just being consistent. Like with whatever I choose to do, like be consistent
How you measure that?
and intentional.
How you measure that?
Consistency.
How you measure it?
Showing up.
Once a week is consistent in somebody's eyes. Every day is consistent.
Depending on what it is.
Set your numbers up
like,
front.
Since we
Yeah.
making it simple, I'll make it simple. Like the gym, right? If I'm gonna go to the gym, I need to be consistent. Like in my mind, if I choose 4 days, motherfucker, it need to be 4 days, right? And even in there, my word is intentional. Also, I need to be intentional on what I want to work on. Cause some days I can go to the gym 4 days and get on the fucking treadmill and go to the sauna, right? So I want to be intentional on what I'm working on, and I want to be consistent also in whatever that is. So that's kind of my thing for the year.
So what I hear is you set the number. If it's 4 days for the gym, if it's one time to pray to God, if it's whatever number, yeah. Hey, some people. But
Shit,
you set
no.
it and then you stick to it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
That's
all.
good,
Yeah.
man. That's a good
That's
answer.
all.
Yep.
Consistency and intentionality.
Yeah.
It's just
I
some
don't
good
know if that
words.
was
I don't
the
know the
word,
good
but
answer, but yeah.
He threw a lot of words at us.
This is the thing, right? See, this one I don't like this shit. Because we had a private conversation behind closed nigga. No, he made a post.
How you gonna bring out the private shit?
No, fuck
said,
you.
nigga, no.
Nobody knows.
Well, nah, cause you trying to
That's
play me.
crazy.
Nah, fuck you.
I learned something in that conversation.
All right, I'm gonna leave
That's
it alone.
crazy.
I'm gonna leave it alone. All right.
I thought that was personal,
Yeah, all right,
and
it's
I
personal.
actually felt it.
It's
So I
personal.
posted about
All right, it's
it
personal.
without your name, but now everybody
Okay.
know.
It's personal. Go ahead.
It's gonna be a week, so they won't know. God damn. You was about to out the
Your
fuck
turn,
out.
Wild.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Wallace.
What's the question? What's your goal for the year, nigga?
What's a goal that you have for yourself for the year?
I wanna pass the PMP, and that's the Project Manager Professional Certification. And I guess that could be big or small, but I think the biggest part of it is ever since I got out of school, I never really had to sit down and study and devote time to increasing my knowledge. Like I listen to podcasts, I listen to audiobooks all the time, but it's never been to an intentional goal. Intentional. So I think the PMP represents everything it's going to take to get to it, whether it's the research to figure out how to set up my my course, my application, the test, pulling the money together, creating the time to study, and then actually sitting down and passing it. But also, on the other side of it, it gives me the opportunity to possibly transition careers. It gives me more leverage in negotiations. It gives me a whole lot more for what my future could be, but it's built off of what it's going to take to get there. So I think the PMP is a great goal, but everything around it on both sides is what I'm looking forward to. So yeah, that's the biggest goal I got right now for 2024.
That's a big one. That's cool, man. That's a really good shit. Yeah, you got that shit. If it's something we can take off your plate.
As soon as I get in my fucking house.
I was about to say, if it's something we can take off your plate.
That was going to be the answer.
I got a study space for you.
Listen, I thought that was going to be the answer because that's all that nigga said. I'm not breathing until the house is done.
I'm not doing shit until the house is done. But I see that. I know it's going to happen. I have to keeps coming up, make the time, put forth the effort, be consistent to achieve passing that certification.
You're taking my words, but it's cool.
I feel like it was. Didn't I say it was great words?
You did.
Yeah,
just didn't have
you got
good meaning, man.
See how you got to throw the shit in?
A lot of words out.
Go ahead.
Nacho,
Threw a lot of words out.
What's one of your goals for 2024? Something you set in your mind, like this is what I'm working on. This is what I'm working towards.
I got a whole vision board, man. So it changes when you put a visual to it,
right,
and you put words to it, and those words and that vision creates what you're trying to do. I will share one for me is to make $150,000 this coming year on all my ventures of income, because I'm a project engineer / project manager. And I'm doing real estate, so I'm a real estate agent. I'm also a fitness trainer, and I also ride Lyft. So it's like I'm trying to do everything. And right now, I have not made this past 2023. I did not make enough money to be able to effectively support my family the way I need to, but I'm gonna make $150,000 this upcoming year.
That's a hell of a goal. Not y'all finna drive.
So that's one of the
drive.
That's dope.
Shit.
Yeah. So
I like that shit.
Go get that shit, bro.
He put a financial goal up.
That's what I said.
Yeah, I like that.
that's just this year, though.
People be scared to do that.
They do.
And it's like, cause that's a
number.
legit concrete number
That's a number.
that I'm working towards. It's not like a thought of like I'm trying to be better. Like
I'm trying to make more money.
I'm making more money. This is the number.
Man,
this is my goal. I respect that. That's hard.
Yeah, you're right.
I like the reason why though. You took inventory of what your life was, I'm assuming, this past year, and it wasn't to the standard you want to do for the kids that you talked about before, the family that you have, and you decided from understanding what that looked like that I need to be more, and then you gave it a number. So that's dope.
That's what's up, Nacho. You just fucking inspired me, goddamn.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Feel inspired and shit, goddamn.
I'm a drink with you. I wasn't gonna
When that nigga put his hands out, that nigga mean it when he put his hands out. That's what I noticed. When
he start doing this shit,
when that nigga start moving his hands, when he started doing his hands,
I don't know that
serious.
shit they were talking about, but Nacho, you got me with that motherfucker. I gotta get me a number. Goddamn. Yeah.
I'll take it with you.
I gotta find 150,000. Yeah.
Got to find that motherfucker.
That's his number. That ain't your
Nah,
number.
fuck that. It's my number now.
Is everybody know? Is everybody
All us,
I
goddamn.
take that shit too.
No,
bro.
ain't my number. Ain't my number. I'm straight.
Nigga say he's going Lyft, I'm going Uber. Goddamn it. Shit.
We gonna pool our money.
It's money to be made,
Yeah,
man.
Take it to the head.
Y'all do it.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
that's for Brandon.
That's
I
a lot.
wasn't going.
That's a lot of.
No, not the whole thing. Not the whole.
Oh, I thought you were talking the whole
God dang,
thing.
man, we got
To the head.
Where you
I thought you were going whole thing.
Yeah,
man.
I over there.
I gotta go.
You know this shit have to be like perfect. Yeah. Yeah, I had it perfect.
Knocked
till
that
I
bitch over
touched
3
it.
times.
I gotta cook. You gotta touch. You want some?
No, you go ahead, man. I'm slowing down. I'm about to go on this
Nah,
Pedialyte.
shit, I take head for real.
Well, he really
last
said,
one,
you go
Pedialyte.
ahead, I'm pussy. But he said Pedialyte instead.
Why he gotta be pussy?
Cause I don't know.
Hey, cheers, bro. Cheers.
Oh, we chill.
Salud. Salud.
150,000.
Hey, hey,
150,000.
To 150K.
Y'all think so?
150K, bro. Thank you. That's not a lot to y'all, but you know, some of y'all, but, you know,
Shit.
it's a significant amount to change things for me. So
Enough to help my
I don't
mom.
know who the
Man,
fuck watch
listen,
up, cause boy,
I was about to say 150,000, home.
Nigga, that, yeah. That's
Especially
you,
for our viewers.
what about
even
you?
if you make 100, nigga, that's 50 more thousand that I need. Goddamn it. Shit.
What about you, Byron?
Yeah, go to work, big dog.
I definitely want to be more intentional and more present. One of my biggest things is like lately is looking forward to the next week because I have so much shit going on in my family and shit like that. So I've been like, hey, even when I talk to y'all, I'm like, man, the 22nd, man, the 29th.
Yeah, you hit them dates.
Yeah, I wanna be right here when I'm right here. And I want to make sure I'm doing
Yeah, where my
that.
feet at.
Yeah, and I want to do that for my people, man, for my friends and my
That shit
family
you
that's
ever said
around
on
me.
here, Wallace?
Because
thank you,
I
sir.
know like a lot of times I'm like, yo, I gotta go, like, and I'll be thinking I gotta make this move on Monday, so I'm gonna sit still today, but I'm gonna start moving around for my folks. Like, my people got shit going on, y'all kids got dance recitals and shit. If I can make it to
Yeah,
not
invite
and
me,
shit,
man.
but I mean dance recitals and things.
I'm
little
inviting
flag
you,
The kids
football
not
game.
watching you good.
Yeah, but
inviting
no. But I just don't want to make her stuff sound like and shit. You know what I'm saying? I want
I see
it
what
to
you mean.
sound as important
You got
as anything
you're
else.
choosing your words.
Yeah,
I got
being
you.
choosy
I like
about
that.
my
Language
words.
matters.
Yeah, I want to catch tennis matches. You know what I'm saying? I want to be there for my
go
people.
crazy.
You know
We
what I'm saying? I want to.
We gonna lose though.
You gonna lose?
We go crazy. So we gonna lose. I'm pumping that, boy. Hey, listen. That means you went your hardest.
Damn, dog, but we take them hills.
Yeah.
Because it's just a better team on the other side.
Yeah.
I
It's just a better
I'm gonna
team
get you
on the
that
other
dance
side.
schedule too.
Yeah, but I want to be more present. You know what I'm saying? I want to be more present for my people.
I like that.
And
I fuck with
because
that.
I know I feel like 2023 was like a blur because I had so much shit going on, and like I hear people when they be like, "Oh, you'll make time for what you want to make time for." Cool, that time has to be there, but to make,
I
you know
be
what I'm
like,
saying?
man, I am. You just not a
Yeah,
priority.
you
Listen.
exactly.
Ooh,
like I
shit.
still have a priority list
Yeah.
of what gets that time. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Right.
It's 24 hours in a day. You know what I'm saying?
Read into it how you want to read into
Yeah,
it.
like people be like, "Oh, you can do so much in 20." Man, listen, I work 10 of them.
You gotta go to sleep.
I work 10 of them. You know what I'm saying?
And you try to work out.
Yeah.
So shit, look
Like somebody was like, let me get some of your gym time. Cool. What time do you usually go to work? Because that's you probably when I'm in the gym.
Right.
Because my work day starts at this time.
Yeah.
Which is probably towards the end of your work day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I think sometimes it's not necessarily if I have the time is there. It's just like schedule's not matching. Whatever it is, I just want to be able to try to do what I can with my time. Because man, there's so many people who talk about, man, they pushing stuff out to do, and then man, people dying every day, bro.
Boy, yeah.
Like
That's that. Yeah.
like people, and it ain't cause you old, it ain't cause you sick. People like I showed y'all the young lady. She lost 2 of her three boys in a car accident, and these kids were teenagers.
Yeah.
Could nobody have told them, "Hey, hurry up and live your life"? Because who think at 17 I might be gone?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
just
I
sound
think
mean
we have
like
to
that, but-
we have to give as much of ourselves as we can, within reason.
Within reason.
Within taking care, still being able to take care of yourself and not overextend yourself. But I want to be more present for the people who are definitely present for me. I'll say that. Like I can honestly say I do for people who don't fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? I still rock with them, but I do want to be present for the people who do rock with me, man. It's people who send me positivity every day, and they have stuff going on in their lives, and you know what I'm saying? Like I give what I can, but I'm not as present, but especially physically.
But I think they also understand that too. Like me, I'm a person that
some people.
Yeah, I was about to say some of them.
I'm a person that even if I do for you, I understand if you can't. Nigga, because I came to your shit. Nigga, if you got some shit going on while my shit is going on or whatever, I understand. But okay.
The crazy thing is everybody doesn't have that type of thinking.
But we're adults. You have to understand when you can't do
too much credit. Too much credit.
Right? Yeah. Right.
Too much
But
credit.
Absolutely.
I think in those instances you have to understand when you can't. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So that time that you couldn't, you really couldn't. So just give them that grace and just realize that they probably really couldn't.
But you know what also helps those
You
situations?
come to my Halloween
Communication.
event? With my Halloween event. Why couldn't you come to that? Huh?
Communication.
I invited to a Halloween thing.
What's that, the day of the dead?
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
That was racist. God dang, bro.
I already dropped my mic.
My bad, bro.
That was all you. That was all you, bro.
I'm sorry. Dia de Muertos.
Oh, this nigga, he tripping. Come on, man, he's drunk.
This nigga speak Spanish.
This nigga here, man. Mr. Sosa ain't teach you that.
But I totally can understand that, Byron. That's always been on my radar this year, especially. I heard, man, just being in the moment when you think you don't have enough time, you in there, stay in that moment because we're so here. And you want to be there. When you're there, you're there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I could definitely relate to that. You know what I mean? So that's one of my things right now. I tell myself sometimes when I'm trying to think about other shit, I'm like, stay right here.
Yeah.
You're here now. Stay right here.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's hard to do.
Yeah, especially as adults, and with the way especially as men, let me say that the way we've been taught is we have to think for the group, right? Because if you're taking care of people, if you're responsible for other adults, you got to think ahead, right? And sometimes we can start to think ahead so often. I remember B was like, he was thinking ahead, bro.
Yeah.
Wallace be thinking 22 years down the line. Like, that nigga
I
was
wasn't that far. My shit was like
this
60
nigga
bucks.
like, I'm gonna buy a flying car.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make all this traffic shit a whole lot easier. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
but
he made me realize that I wasn't so bad.
yeah, like you just be thinking like 6 months. Oh man,
yeah.
you know what? It's gonna be around Christmas time. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get the kid. So yeah, I think we, within reason, we all have to kind of still pull ourselves into our moment.
Be present. Yeah.
And be present.
That shit's
in
so
whatever's
fleeting,
going
bro.
on, man.
That shit's so fleeting because you could be somewhere else and then I'd have missed everything and then now that person gone.
Shit, yeah, exactly. People be gone. Like people grow up fast.
People grow up fast. Yeah.
Like, bro, yeah. So it can happen. And I know a lot of us are just doing the best that we can because we've been taught. We've been taught that. I was about to say we've been taught so many different things. Like your parents being taught you one thing, and then you get on social media and they starting to teach you something else. Like your dad say, "Hey man, make sure your family good, make sure the money good, work hard, keep your head down, just keep it moving."
Yeah.
And then social media say, "You got feelings, you should be sharing your feelings, you should be talk." You know what I'm saying? And then something else will come along and tell you something else. And then your friends will be like, "Bro, you can talk to me." And then somebody else say, "You need to go see a therapist." So you like, you've been pulled and pushed in so many different directions. Yeah. So it's easy to not know which way to go. So I think the easiest way to go is be right here. You know what I'm saying? Be in your moment. Talk to the people that matter to you, that you know you matter to them. and go forward. That's all we can do, man.
Yeah. Nah, that's a
Man,
great
you
point.
fucked it up. Yeah. He gonna talk back. He talk back. He talk back. He said I fucked it up. No.
We moving it, motherfucker.
Folk that wouldn't eat that live with us wouldn't eat it.
Yeah, motherfucker.
That nigga said what?
I just started that shit. Yo, he here, and he's like,
Man, that's funny. That's funny as fuck.
Oh, that's funny.
yeah, he
And we
real,
back.
he real.
And we back.
So say
we
that
back.
again. Say what you said.
I think.
Words.
Yeah. I think we can just. It's easy for us to get pulled in so many different directions, man, that we can forget to still be in our moment. And I think being in that moment is huge. Being present for people around you, being present for yourself, being present for all, just being and stay in your moment. Of course, in the back of your head or in the back of your mind, however you want to think about it, we can think, you know what I'm saying, far enough ahead to make sure we're good, we're taking care of people around us, whether it's your parents, your kids, your family, whoever it is. But still finding a way to be present and in your moment. Because we can get to a point where we start to think so far ahead that we don't live the way that we should or the way that we could, because shit, we ain't even thinking to be in it. We thinking about the next step and the next 3 to 5 steps.
That reminds me of The Alchemist, the book by Paulo Coelho. There's a story in there about like where true happiness lies, and the guy is walking through a castle with a spoonful of oil, but the castle has paintings, it's got sculptures, it's got rugs, it's got all these beautiful things, and he walks through and he drops all of his oil because he's focused on everything outside of right here. But then the next time he goes through and he watches his oil the whole time, focused on just this moment. But then he gets through the castle and the king is like, did you see all the beautiful paintings and all the beautiful things? He's like, nah. Joy and true happiness lives where you can focus on your oil but still experience everything, and that's the juggling act of life.
That was beautiful.
Being able to,
That shit was beautiful.
and it makes you take your time, because if you walk fast with it, you're gonna drop it.
Yeah.
But if you take your time to be able to be in this moment to see what's going on, but then also experience what's going on around you, your mother, your kids, your family, but also I gotta take care of this to make sure I sustain all of them. That's where you can. To me, as a man, that's your joy.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
I agree. That's dope.
That was dope.
That's dope, man.
That was deep.
That nigga always go a little bit deeper.
Y'all want to go deep? No, nigga. I mean, bro.
That's a good book. That's a good book. I haven't heard it. It's just The Alchemist.
Oh yeah.
That's an awesome book.
That's
Yeah,
one.
that is a
Honestly,
good
when I
book.
started getting on this book thing, that was the first book somebody put in front of me, and it really
that's a
kickstarted.
good book. That's a good book.
So yeah, that was my question. That was my question for this episode. Wallace, did you have a question?
I asked,
He asked the question.
It's actually on Nacho right now.
Yeah.
Nacho gonna send us
Okay.
out.
Oh, all right.
I ain't think that was a question, but all right, we'll go with this shit.
That's a great question. Man.
What the
What
fuck
was your
question?
Oh man.
What was your question? This motherfucker ain't acting up, man.
I think
What was it?
He answered the shit. He answered the shit. He answered the shit that we was doing.
Oh, what
I
for the
asked,
punk? Oh,
what did the podcast mean to y'all now?
bullshit.
Well,
All right,
you
here we
should've
go.
answered it.
Come on,
Too late.
Nacho.
Nacho got something for us, man.
He ain't got none. That nigga just looking.
He's scrolling like Bible.
Hey, man, I wasn't really ready for it. But how about?
You know, it's all right. You was on the spot.
I guess I would say I've been developing a list of values that I want to align with for just in general for the next year. I picked growth as my value. What is the value that you want to project and accomplish this year? What value? And I can read you some if y'all need some. If y'all need some examples, right?
Yeah, let me pick one. God dang.
All right, so we got
Yo, list.
So I picked one from different categories. There's different categories. Achievement, I just read from a list on Google. So there's growth, there's openness, there's learning, being thoughtful. These are mine. Stability, health, communication, humility, fearless, simplicity, fun, individuality, results oriented and responsibility. So it's just something that I feel like just align with me. But where do you want to take your values to then align with how you want to? Because you got goals, but they are directly related to where your value system is and what you hold that's important. So what is that? What is that for y'all this year that you want to focus on and grow on or expand?
Truthfulness.
This is a liar.
Cause he
That's it, bro.
No, hold on, Nacho. I got this. Says the person who got on here and said they lie.
You can't be more honest than that.
That's true.
You can't be more honest than that.
So don't call me a liar, motherfucker, just because you
A
want.
liar, no lie.
No, I don't know what I go to church. I don't
and
know
it's
what
on the
you do.
internet, so it's definitely helpful.
But
And what is that good? Where does that stem from?
oh shit.
Like where do you want
What
to?
you thought this was?
No.
What word is it?
What is that gonna allow you to accomplish? You know what I mean? 'Cause you gotta go.
What is it gonna allow you to accomplish?
Shit.
I'm asking two deep questions.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. We got hold on. Give me a
You want a chance to change his answer.
That must be a good investigative reporter.
I thought we was just gonna go with that.
I gotta get some
You
investigative
gotta be
reporter
true to
questions.
yourself
Man.
first, man.
Shit.
He looking at me like that wasn't a list of questions you supposed to.
That wasn't on that.
That wasn't on that list, right?
That's my real answer, but I ain't think he was gonna come with the follow up because that shit ain't for the pod.
I got the 1 2.
But yeah, go ahead. I'm ready.
You being truthful, right? So work on it.
So truthfulness,
Yeah.
Live your truth.
just being honest about my feelings in a lot of situations that happen that I can kind of sugarcoat. I no longer want to sugarcoat no more.
There you go.
You mean tell me you was a people pleaser, nigga?
Has he ever sugarcoated anything with you?
No.
I ain't think so.
But
but
I'm not.
hold on.
But we don't have a deep relationship.
And you don't know.
Yeah, because it might be just with certain people.
Because sometimes I can give you an answer that you may think that's fucked up, but I got even more fucked up. That was really me sugarcoating that shit.
He said the shit can get dark out here.
Shit, you an asshole, bro.
Okay.
All right, yeah.
I'm okay with that.
That's good. That's good though. That's good. That's important, man.
Yeah,
I like that.
Thank you.
Hey, I'm gonna be honest. That was smooth.
Oh no. Yes, sir.
Hey, look, I posted.
Damn, Nacho.
I posted on Instagram a story that my focus this year is execution, and then it's funny because he hit me up about what his was, and he told me how he was gonna get to it, and then it made me think about like execution is the end point. Getting my certification, getting into the house, like completing the next book. Those are execution things to do to get to a certain point. But it's a whole lot of other attributes or things that I need to be or become and be consistent in them. That's gonna create that execution. So I love, and I didn't even think about it till he brought it up. I love that I picked that word for this year, but I love the fact, and I love it because everything is gonna take to achieve that word.
Oh, I like that.
That's cool, man.
Like that?
Yeah, that's really good.
Episode of
That's really
Dropping
good.
Dimes.
Get the hell out of
We're
here,
gonna end
man.
on Wallace's
Get the fuck
answer.
out of
Man,
That
you
shit
go
was
to.
intense.
You go to.
Willie Mae Hayes. Come on, yo.
Where's your?
Come on,
what
man.
value you choosing?
What's up?
What value you choosing, bro?
I think growth is huge. Growth. And when I say growth, I'm always thinking all around, not just like I want to grow the podcast. Like I'm willing to adjust my home to grow the podcast.
Dr. Pepper. Yeah, we painting.
Yeah, no, I don't know about painting,
I don't
but
think they agree. I don't think he
I
agrees.
don't think painting is happening, but
Give me a roller.
I'm willing to adjust things about my home to grow the podcast. But growing relationships with my friends, like I said, being more present. My growth with my career within the company that I work for, I think is a dope company. I think they do good things.
They must watch.
Sitting still, but sitting still just ain't the answer.
Nah,
you know
he
what I'm
said
saying?
some shit about it last time.
Yeah, like
they don't
sitting
watch.
still just ain't the answer. So I still want to continue to grow. I think growth within my family. I think every black family got they shit. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's they secrets, whether it's they bullshit, whether it's I wanna get to a place where I get my family back to a place where we're showing love to each other and it ain't some fake shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like some holiday shit. Like you know how people be like,
or funeral shit.
yeah, or funerals. Like people be like, oh, you know, like I'm family oriented, right? And you be like, oh, like what you really mean is you show up for holidays. You know what I'm saying? Like we raise other people's kids in our family. You know what I'm saying? So I want to get back to that level of love and it being shown. You know what I'm saying?
Kids inside your family, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
Like they ain't gonna take on break.
You got to, nigga. You better.
But you in the village now, so we will.
Yeah, I think it's just growth, man. Like my biggest thing is growth, and growth within myself. Like continuing to grow as a person, being a better person for my friends, for my family, and one of my within growth is speaking up more. Because I'll let some shit go and I'll talk to the person who's going through it. And I think sometimes saying things aloud in front of others will get people involved. Because I think sometimes other people want to be involved, but they don't want to be the first one. You remember we talked about like sometimes being that first person can be tough. You know what I'm saying? Like having the vision can be, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that means a lot, but being the first follower, right?
Yeah.
So sometimes
you got to have faith.
Yeah, you speaking up can make it easier for somebody else to speak up and step up.
That's what Taraji just going through now, right?
Yeah.
We ain't got to talk about it, but yeah.
Yeah. So I think just the growth aspect across the board.
That's what's up, bro.
Y'all got some good answers, man.
That's what's up.
That's some dope answers.
Glad y'all brought some different perspective to me.
Hey, Nacho, we appreciate you, my dog.
Yeah, man.
I
Thank
know
you
we
for having
kind
me, man.
of put you on the spot a little
Nacho
bit.
didn't know he was gonna be on the show today.
Yeah, but we do
I
that.
really thought I was gonna just be watching a lot of people be
We
on the show.
appreciate you showing up,
Oh,
dog,
man,
and
I'm
being
honored.
Not a
a
lot of
real
people.
one like I've always known you to be. So I'm
Let me tell you, man, Nacho be doing shit at practice I don't be appreciating. Nacho, we be like,
Not to be
we-
fucking
speak on it.
we be like, yeah, we gonna go half speed. Nacho come out that
Nacho
motherfucker. His
don't
half
know
speed.
how to
That
That
is
nigga
my
half
half speed.
Bro, that boy don't know what that is.
Bro, I brought Nacho to the gym. You know the gym I go to. And I be killing that shit. Man, we did the fucking warm-up. Nacho got everything twice on top of me. I'm like, bruh, you supposed to be warming up right now. Nacho got 2 bags on. I got my 1 bag. Nacho got them going full speed down and we just jogging.
that's who he
I'm like,
is.
bruh. And then he do the workout crazy. I'm like, all right, you can't come no more.
He making
At
me
least
look
not my time.
bad.
Not at my time. I'm a superstar in this gym.
I'm a superstar.
So when Nacho showed up, I was like, God,
Chill out, Otis.
He look bad.
Hey, listen.
that's your dog, man.
But all in all, I appreciate that because it make you gonna step your shit up.
For sure.
Everybody else is gonna step up because of the speed that Nacho is going. You can do that half speed shit you want
If
to.
you want to.
Yeah, it's
Nacho
embarrassing.
racist?
You are.
I think calling him Nacho could be racist.
Where
It
did
is,
it come from?
it is very racist, by the way, because I'm not
where
Mexican.
Did it come from? Where did it come
From that's another episode.
That's
I don't want to speak bad upon my fraternity. but-
Yeah. I assumed it did. All right, cool. Hey, what you want to be called?
Nacho's fine.
Yeah,
You sure?
he
No.
embraced
Listen,
that shit,
I've
now.
no,
The
true.
nigga introduced
Just like
himself
the
as
N-word.
Nacho.
I introduced myself. I embraced it as a term of endearment. Now I know people call me Nacho, and there's people that
It's
I
all
hang.
love.
Yeah, it's people I hang around with.
That's just like the N-word.
It's not.
It's not
it's
not
Nacho.
the N word. Not at all.
It is a N-word.
Shout out to Noah nigga. Kanega. But I'm not gonna call him that.
All right, man.
It's been a
We
pleasure,
appreciate
man.
you, bro.
It's been a
Yeah,
pleasure.
for real.
It's been a pleasure,
Truly
man.
appreciate you jumping on. This is the perfect way to kick off this new year, this new season. We just trying to continue to grow. I think that word has been resonated between all of us.
Right.
And I think you stepping in here with your perspective and your personality and what we know about you is going to help us all do the same thing. And I hope we can give you something to help you grow.
And we gave y'all a guest. and a lot more, not a lot more, but a few more guests are coming.
And while it's set in the middle, do y'all know I had to live?
I'm fucking sweat, boy. Look at this shit.
I bet
Y'all
y'all.
know how much I love this shit sitting on the outside.
Oh man, you got a lot of
We
pressure
got
on
a
you.
driver, son. We got another driver, son.
That's why we give it to Byron. He the oldest and the wisest.
cool,
He can handle
chill.
it. Yeah.
Fuck out of here.
But no, look, that's an opportunity to grow.
Absolutely,
for
for
sure.
sure.
Different.
We
I
gonna
ain't
put
moving, bro.
everybody gonna get a chance to drive this season.
No.
Yeah, that nigga gonna drive, man.
We gonna drive that bitch to the HR. We gonna drive that bitch to HR. We ain't even got HR, but we gonna be fucked up, man.
But as always, man, we love y'all. Go subscribe.
No, we do.
Tell your friends about your friends so we can all be friends. Cause this thing right here is bigger than us just having a dropping down
Y'all fuck
podcast.
with us more than our team.
This is some stuff that we all
1,000 subscribers, 1K. We back to our
We
shit.
gonna get 1,000 this year.
We back to our
fucking
shit,
with Byron.
man.
We
There
gonna
you
get
go.
1,000
Big
this
numbers.
That's a team
Fucking
goal.
1K,
That's dope.
G.
team goal.
Everybody on
goal,
the
that's
team
so-
ain't
Set your
even
goal.
subscribed.
We said hell yeah, 1,000 subscribers.
But no, like
With
we
us.
always say, we always love every second that y'all give
No, we
us.
do.
We appreciate your comments and
In
everything
the
you
comments
give
for
us.
sure.
This shit truly keeps us going and moving forward. So please continue to
help
show
us.
up.
Thanks
I
for
promise.
letting us into your
You
time,
seen some
giving us a
shit?
little bit of your time.
I love you. I ain't got that flow yet. Go ahead, bro.
letting us into a little
You
bit
know
of your
he do.
space so that we can just do what we do.
We do talk.
And let's just talk.
Yeah.
We just want to talk. And we
This
want
is
to
a
talk.
good episode.
We want to say shit that might stick with you. We drop a dime here and there, man. You pick
Put
that
it in
shit up
your
and
savings
put it in your
account,
safe,
man.
Put it in your bank.
Yeah.
And then you cash that shit in exactly when you need it. Like them niggas, I remember them dudes said something similar that might, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, we
This
should probably
makes
like at
sense.
the end. You should come sit here because that shit was beautiful.
Nah.
All right, cool.
Cause you driving.
All right, bet. I
He ain't
appreciate
really
it.
dry though. He really
feel like
more
you did a
Nacho.
good
He
job.
was
I
more
feel like you
Nacho.
did a good job.
You drove it. You did a great job.
Man,
You
get
put
the
two
fuck
hands
out.
on the wheel
Get out
to
the
do
car.
it, but
All right, man.
Thank you, everybody.
All love, family. We love
Hey, we
y'all.
appreciate y'all for real. All
Peace.
right.
This how I'm feeling inside. Every line that I ride.